I'm in a very different spot. You guys are in my living room today. Give people a minute to come in. We have a new member of the family. This is Knox's mom, as you know. And this is part of Nami.
Baby girl. Baby girl.
Oh, she'll wander. Don't worry. We got a new baby. Hello.
Right here.
Hello.
There we go.
Say hi.
Right for the.
Some people are just coming in, giving people a second.
You want to face the other way? Or not? Yeah.
Just cares. Yeah. Got a new baby. This is Noxa and Nami's mom now. Hi. She has the cone of shame on. Hello. Hi, guys. Hello. Hello, hello. Look at this girl. She's in a cone. Hello. Hi, guys. Hi, Emberfire. I know in the last stream we were talking about getting a new kitty. Yeah. She's a girl. Her name is Nami. If you guys are familiar with that name, you'll know what that is.
If you know, you know.
She's very playful. Very cute despite the coma shame, 13 out of 10. Yeah, she had to get that today, so that's why I was late for the stream, because her stitches came out. She got spayed, and some of her stitches went inwards, so she has to have the cone of shame. But she's exploring today for the first time. We got her yesterday. She was adopted. Oh, she's so cute. Hello. Maybe back up a little bit for you.
An absolute cuddle bug.
Yeah.
You notice her going back and forth from lap to lap because all she wants is this. This is all she wants to do.
This is Nami.
N-A-M-I. There we go.
N-A-M-I. Yeah.
She will be called Nami if she starts chewing on things.
Look at this girl. She was a rescue. She was adopted. We went in and checked. If you want to tell her story, you're more than welcome to. Her backstory of what we think, at least. What we think is her backstory.
So what they kind of told us was that her and her buddy, because we don't quite know if they're siblings, but they were together. They were found together. We assume, they didn't say who, but somebody, so the landlord, just found them.
In a house.
Somebody just decided they couldn't take care of them when they moved and left them. Knox is in a different room right now.
Knox is in my room where I normally stream.
Yes, he is.
He's
very.
He's a little upset. Not as upset as we thought.
Okay, baby.
So basically, yeah. So we adopted a kitten. This is Knox's mom. This is her kitten.
2 years old.
I'm just the aunt.
She's just a small baby.
Yeah, she's 2 years old.
You're the godmom. Let's be real. They're going to you and
I am.
And she's
looking. Oh, look, she's looking at the camera. She's very photogenic.
She will.
Very photogenic. Oh my god. Very photogenic. Where'd you go, ma'am? Nami. She hates the cone, so we're having a time with the cone, but
yeah.
I hope you guys can hear me okay. It's might be muffled a little bit.
They have to have at least 7 days of separation while she A, heals her stitches, and B, so they can get accustomed to each other's scents, because we're not trying to have a fight. Graphic warning, belly.
Liquid Soulfi said, "Oh look, they got a new lamp."
Yes, we did. She's not very bright.
This is our new lamp. I don't know if you guys know how to get the money back warranty because it's kind of not acting right. It's very good decor-wise, but it really moves and kind of goes, kind of blanks out sometimes, and it makes a weird purring noise.
And then she just, yeah.
But, we had to take her to a doctor. I don't think this is the new lamp. Wow, she's just plopped, man.
Yep, she's 2
years old, almost 2 years old for what we think. Her name is Nami. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
There we go.
Are you saying hi?
That's.
Are you saying hi? She has, if you can see on her collar, she has some oranges. And Knox has a banana. She's a rescue. We did adopt. It was her first time ever adopting. So
Yeah,
she just
'cause
read it to them.
Knox got given to me. He just got given to me because my friend's neighbor found him. This one, I actually, we went to the shelter and we picked her out.
Yeah, and she got spayed. We had to take her back today, so she came home with us yesterday.
You can't go in there. That's the PlayStation.
She came home with us yesterday, and then she's been in the bathroom because she has a big bathroom, and to introduce kind of Knox and her to Sense. And basically, Knox was not fun. Yes, I vlogged the whole thing, so the vlog will be up as well. But she basically, we saw today that some of her stitches from the inside kind of like went inwards and her belly was a little swollen, so we had to take her back, which is why she has the little cone of shame today, which she's doesn't do well with, as you see. She bumps into a lot of things. But she's super cute. I'll assume One Piece, simply because Cat Burglar Nami makes more sense than Fish Lady Nami. Yep. If you like
But both
One
are valid.
Piece, if you like One Piece, that's where she came from. That's where she came from. Nami. She is a rescue too, so she was we basically think, for those just getting here, that she was found in a house, like the tenants kind of found her, so
What you doing, baby?
somebody just kind of left her
What's that?
with her like sister, and
It's a type of fur.
I don't know how anybody could ever do that, but just kind of left her.
Baby.
She can't even
Honey,
get in there.
that's a ping pong ball.
She likes the ping pong ball.
Do you like the ping pong ball?
She's a tabby. Her sister was already adopted. It's kitten season. For those of you guys who don't know, it is kitten season. So if you go to your recent shelter, they need a lot of people to adopt any kittens or older cats. Nami is only 2 and she's still pretty small. All of them, there's a bunch of them now that have, a lot of shelters spay and neuter for free and microchip for free as well and give their first rabies vaccination, so you don't have to worry about it. So check out your local shelter. If you're thinking about adopting a cat right now, it's not puppy season right now, but it is kitten season, and they need a lot of people who are able to do that. And she's so cute. She's a bundle of joy.
Now we've come around. Oh, and we
Someone said you have to name her private. No, her name's Nami, but it makes sense. Kato, yes. Hi, Connor. Hello.
I hit my tattoo.
Hello. Are you okay?
I hit on the edge.
Did you put the aquifer on?
I did, but
Okay.
I still hit it against the edge of the table, and it was not feeling great.
How much would you say Knox is older over? Not by much. Knox is 2.
He is maybe 2 months older than she is. I think
Yeah.
she's just under 2 years, if.
Nami.
And
She'll come back. She loves to follow around. She walks so funny. Like, I'll show you guys as we're walking around the house. Like, because of the cone of shame. Knox is only 2. Yeah, he's only 2.
Now we've got the outside curiosity.
He's very large for a 2-year-old cat, but he's also like part Maine Coon, Just got in. When's the baby due? Right now.
Nami!
We literally just birthed.
Yeah, that's right. Respond to your name, girl. Because you're a queen.
She is a princess. She is a diva princess. Like, she is so sweet. Oh, here she come running.
Tell me, baby girl.
This is the baby.
The
The baby's due as of right now. This is the baby.
She has been birthed.
She's been birthed. Don't ask any further questions.
She came from the sea.
She came from the sea. If you get One Piece, you get it. But yeah, Knox, right now.
That's also a League of Legends reference too.
Knox right now is in my room. As you guys know, it's a sliding glass door, so he can at least see, because when we first brought her in, he was very hissy and did not approve, but he couldn't see through the bathroom door. He just saw like little paws, so he wasn't quite sure of like if she was what she was, I don't think. Like, he was like, baby cat, I don't know. But now that he sees her, she puffed up a little bit. They can't get through the glass, obviously, but he's pretty calm.
Nobody hissed at each other when they saw each other?
I think he's wondering why the hell she has a cone on her for a cat. Your grandmother adopted a cat? Yeah, we had, we have to talk, okay, we gotta tell about the experience that we had today was pretty rough.
That was...
So we took her because her stitches got out from being spayed. And naturally, they will take care of it for free. The adoption center you go to will take care of it for free if the stitches or the incisions from being spayed or neutered end up getting infected or come out or something like that. Hello, sweet girl. Hello. And we went in there, and it was really busy because it was like right around before close. But like once the incision is open, and this is for dogs as well. So if you guys have dogs that just get spayed or neutered, if you see that their stitches are open, you need to take them immediately back to the shelter to get it fixed, or take them to the vet because they can get really infected. But we went there, and a gentleman came in with like, it looked like they were teenagers, like these teenage boys, and they had like a carrier, and it didn't even look like anything was in the carrier.
It was empty. It looked empty.
And quiet.
It had a blanket. That was it.
And we were in the clinic part of the shelter. So we went in, and he was like we could tell they were kind of like stressed out, and basically they had to go to the other gate. So the other gate is like, if you have any strays that you find, you drop them off at the shelter. Not literally drop them off, but you can take them through, and if they have room, they'll take them in.
No.
And
no table. No table.
She's defiant.
Good girl.
She was,
Good girl.
so basically they didn't have a car. They got dropped off because the guy was intoxicated and didn't want to drive, but his sons found these kittens in the middle of the road, like in the middle of nowhere. And they were like this big, like literally tiny, tiny, tiny. And if you hear that scratching.
Yeah, you're on the cat tower right now, so against the
new cat tower. So they had these 3 little kittens this big. Look, I don't know what to do. They won't let us in because they wouldn't let them in without a car. And I had a car, so I was like, and he was like done. Like they were like, we gotta go. Like we just found these cats. Like we don't know what to do. We can't take them for the night. So we were like, hey, we'll take them, we'll take them in the carrier and take them to the car because I have a car. I was like, you can ride with me if you want because it's right there. Or I can just go. And he was like, no, I trust you. Thank you guys so much or whatever. So we took them in, and it was 2 little black kittens and a gray kitten. And they were not meowing the entire time. Like one of them was, I'm not sure if the kitten was even breathing. So we took them back, and they were kind of asking us questions, and I was like, I don't know, like, we just are trying to help somebody else out who tried to come through here, like the last person on the intercom. So basically, we took them, and they were like, okay, well, I'm going to tell you right now, at the end of the day, they'll probably get euthanized if you leave them here because they were so young, like, beyond bottle fed, like, looked like they were born, like, this morning. That's how small they were. So we were like, okay, no, let's try. Oh my god.
She just hopped into my chair and yeah.
Look at her. Look at the princess. Look at that girl. Look at that girl.
For a fact, I'm just gonna find her snoozing in the chair like when I come home from work.
Look at her. Miss Ma'am, how do you feel about your new home?
Do you like the paw?
She is elegant. She actually is. Unlike Knox. Knox is like, she's still derpy a little bit.
I made the comb.
But like, well, she was derpy before that. But like,
Are you just comfortable now?
look at her. Even like her tail color is a little different. Say hi. Hello. Say hello.
She has yellow eyes, but a giant bright green ring around.
Yeah.
If her pupils are massive, you can't see it. But when they're small, there's a big, bright emerald ring.
Yeah, she's so pretty. Look at her hanging. The princess in her throne.
Oh, is the princess going somewhere?
Oh yeah, she's already queen of the castle. For sure, Alistair. Like, she walked in like she's been here. Like, that's how it's like we know it's the right decision.
Completely calm, not a word. Chill. Chill as a cucumber. Like,
Yeah. She was definitely very relaxed.
she just didn't like when she was left alone.
Somebody said it like cut off Super Gaming Boy, but I'm assuming that's a good thing. Look at you! It said a semi-bi-animal person, so I'm assuming that means liking dogs and cats.
Ah, yes.
Cats are great.
Very much so.
I mean, Noxax, have you booped the snoot yet? Oh, yeah.
Yes. And she
Okay.
moved our suits.
Ready? Boop! Boop! She actually likes it, too, which is, like, ironic, because Major fucking hated it.
She will slam her head into you.
Yeah. So,
Are you just, do you want to go down? Do you want to, you're in a very
I think she wants to. She just doesn't know how. But basically, those kittens that we brought in, they were like, okay, let's see their condition, because they said that they would give us supplies to bottle feed and stuff, and we already had the cage that the guy gave us. So I was like, yeah, I'll try anything I can, because she was like, I'm gonna be honest, like, they're really young, we don't know if they're gonna make it, but let's see. Unfortunately, it was really hard. I had to brace, like, we were trying not to cry. We tried to save them. We really did. Unfortunately, after certain kittens, especially, puppies are still very difficult to care for, but like kittens are even more so, because one small thing and they're so sick. One small thing of not being fed, not being the right, they get sick. So we tried, and they came back and did a little vet diagnostic on all 3 of them, and the animal services girl was like, listen, I'm going to be very honest with you. You can try to take all 3 of them home, and bottle feed, we can give you the supplies, but they were not latching on, which means they weren't latching on to anything for, like, milk. Their eyes were crusted shut to the point where they couldn't even, like, open them, like, at all. And they were, like, barely, like, they were extremely lethargic. They were underweight from when they were, like, born. She said that they're even underweight for then. And also, too, like, they were in the heat for a long time. And they were not, oh, hi. They were not okay. And I was like, well, you know, we were just kind of sitting there for a second trying to process, like, what do we do? You know, because I was like, if they have a chance, I want to try, even if I fight for it. And she's like, I don't want to send you guys home with these 3 kittens to, like, bottle feed and foster. And then, ma'am, and then they die, like, a slow death. And I asked her, you know, I was like, well, personally, from your experience in the shelter and the kittens that you see brought in, is the humane thing to do to euthanize them right now? And she said yes, because they were so far gone, and that if we did try, like, it's one of those ones where it was like, you can try, but they would end up suffering throughout the process, and it's more like Major, like making the decision with Major, like, it's definitely better for them, unfortunately. Oh, she's following you with the food.
Yeah, I'm trying to eat, and she's just...
It's better. So it was very heartbreaking. We tried with the 3 kittens, and, you know, I have a little vlog of it, but obviously I didn't, like, talk about it and stuff. But we tried, and unfortunately, I trust their judgment, and seeing them in that condition, like, they weren't meowing. They were extremely, I don't know everything about kittens, but I know enough to where they were sick. Like, they
were not moving when stimulated.
Yeah, and they were very much, like, she said that they were most likely abandoned by their mother. And,
they were
for, like, days.
They were so underweight that
Yeah.
they were heavier when they were born than what they weighed.
Yeah, like, she said that they are supposed to weigh a certain weight, like kittens or whatever, when they're born, and they were significantly underweight than that, and, like, they couldn't breathe out of their nose. Like, they said that, like, these cats are most likely going to slowly die they're gonna suffer if you try. And I was like,
yeah, they were not even...
If they suffer, it's not worth it, in my opinion. If they are gonna be suffering and have a slow death, I just didn't, and I trusted her judgment, and I was like, what's the humane thing to do? What would you decide? Do you think it would be to euthanize these kittens that we found? And she said yes. So I was like, I trust you. I know it'll be quick because they were so underweight, and I was like, I completely understand. So it was hard. It was hard. We had them in my car in the passenger seat just with these random kittens, because this guy was like, I don't know what to do anymore. Y'all aren't taking them in. We don't have a car. Like, I do whatever. So
yeah, we were afraid that because the place was closing, we were afraid that he was just going to leave them on the doorstep.
Yeah, he was also intoxicated. So with, like, his 3 sons, his sons really cared, but he was like, I trust you guys. I really hope they just think that they found good homes, you know. They were gone by the time we walked out, because it was, but on the upside, we lost 3. randomly because we tried to do the right thing. We did everything we could because they were not able to do it with a car. We took them in. We actually were able to give them, they had a little bit of love, even if they could only just feel it. We petted them and gave them, gave them air conditioning, took care of them for at least the 10 minutes we had them. At least they felt that. They've never felt human touch and, scratches. And we did as much as we could. But on the upside, we saved Nami's life. And Nami got adopted and saved. And sometimes, especially in this field, if you're thinking about working with animals, he's unhappy.
He's still loafing.
In this type of animal field, you can't save them all. And it's very hard. I did not cry. I came close, especially after Major and stuff, but you can't save them all. But if you can save just one, it's worth it, in my opinion. But it's hard. Oh yeah, she's a beggar. But if you guys are just getting here, this is the new addition to the family, this life that we saved. This is Nami in the cone of shame, begging for food. This is her. She's 2 years old. She's 2 years old. And then look at Knox, who's 2 years old. She's a tad younger, just a tad. That's Knox, 2 years old. Nami, 2 years old. The difference is astounding.
Say hi.
What's that? Are those French fries?
Sorry.
That was so mean. She's exploring today for the first time.
We have treats, it's fine.
But she will have to be unsupervised. She's going to be, the size difference. Because she's just a little tabby. She'll probably grow in, she's underweight. But she'll grow into her form. But she's not going to get much bigger than this. But she's 5 pounds?
Maybe.
Maybe 5 pounds? You like them French fries? Yeah.
You're still.
Obviously, I'm still going to foster Shebas, but it wasn't quite yet. Knox needed a buddy, although he's not fond yet. I'm sure they'll end up being besties. She is adorable. She's so cute. It's kitten season.
And that way, when you do foster, Knox will have a stable buddy.
Yeah.
And not one that leaves every few months.
Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like doing fosters for Knox, because he took Major's death really rough, it would be even worse. Yeah, it would be even worse to have fosters go in and out, because obviously I'm not going to adopt yet. I want to do fostering first. So, once I get I have a bunch of job applications in line and stuff that involve animal shelters, and I'm doing pet sitting stuff. But once I get all my finances in order and I'm properly able to foster and have the time to properly foster, I will be able to go full force with Shebas, and we'll be fostering Shebas. Ma'am. Nami! Come here, sweet girl. Hello, welcome to the family. Oh, you bonked right into it. Yeah, hi. Look at this girl. Look at this princess. What the hell? Those are fireworks. It's okay. And then there's Knox staring angrily. Oh, look, Major's toy's on the floor. I have to go in my room and get Major's toy that Knox decided to knock off out of anger. She won't make it far. I have to fix Major's toy. Knox has this new habit where he's knocking Major's new toy on the ground because he wants attention or he's angry. So he can't stay in my room overnight anymore. Because it stays on my desk now since it was very special. Can you not? How do you feel about having a new sister? And matching colors. He has the banana color. Pose for the camera. Look. Banana color. And then she has the orange color. He's very much just staring, wondering what the heck is over there. He can see through and see where Nami is. But she's so sweet. She's so loving. A lot of people think, cats are so nonchalant and just don't care, and they're buttholes and everything. They're not. Like, she has been so loving. Like, she was abandoned in a house, and just the tenants kind of found her. So we just adopted her from a shelter. And, like, how could you leave this behind? Look at this. Like, how could you leave this sweet girl? How could you leave this girl? You know, like, how? But that's okay, because she has a much better home. With two loving, a mother and a godmother. I've been godmother, guys. I've been a godmother. I'm so honored. And she'll have a brother. See her little orange collar? They have matching collars. Knox also hates collars, so he was more even angrier at the same day. Like, you know.
Where's his fucking Halloween collar?
It was around somewhere.
He ripped that right off.
But, like, look at her little... Look at her paws. Look at their toe beans.
This is the size of his neck, bro. This is the size of his neck.
Yep. And even that's a little
Bigger
tight.
than my fist.
But she's in the cone of shame. Toe beans, yeah, toe beans. She's making herself right at home, too. Karan is the only thing where it's, like, a struggle a little bit because she saw Karan and, like, went for it. Look at her. Say hi. Thank you. Say hello. She does not like...
That's a really big lizard. I used to hunt those for sport.
Yeah. How could anybody leave this girl in a house abandoned? How could you go into a house and openly leave such a loving baby girl into a house?
Let alone two.
Yeah. And we know, like, she's very good with people, so we know she's been around people. And, like, she's definitely she was, like, left behind because she has, like, little tufts of fur and, like, scabs and stuff.
But, she showed us her belly while we were at the shelter.
Yeah.
For the first time.
Like, she's very curious. She's gonna get into some trouble. Like, she does remind me of Major with the I'ma do it anyway. She's got the Major sass. She's got the Sheba sass. But in a cat.
It's the name to a T.
She is very affectionate. She's not even interested in toys. She just wants love. Like, that's all she cares about. Like, here she comes with that little
People who
wall.
were in earlier saw me trying to play with her with the candy corn. She just didn't.
Yeah, she's just all she cares about is just getting loved on and rubbed on. Like, she's just so happy.
She rubs everything.
Like, she is making herself at home. Nami! Look at the ah. Hello. Are you saying hi? Hello.
Yep. She just does that.
I'm not gonna squeeze her. She can't be, like, squeezed or, like, hugged. She can't be hugged right now because she just got spayed. That's why she's in the cone of shame.
Boo-boo's on the belly.
Ironic, though, enough, is that she looks like a bread loaf. So, like, Major was just a regular bread loaf. And then we have Knox, who's the burnt bread loaf. So, and then we have her, which is the slightly toasted bread loaf.
That a ride.
Yeah. We get bread loaves. Ow. We get bread loaves. So she's a rye or slightly toasted?
Either or.
I feel like she's slightly toasted. Because Knox is burnt.
Yeah.
Burnt bread loaf. Major's just regular. Yeah. Yeah, Major was freshly baked bread loaf. And then Nami slightly toasted. And who knows that other Shiva? Who knows whatever is the next actual adopt, but I will start fostering.
Quite like burn down the house. Burnt Shiva.
Major, I would say Major is pumpkin bread, but pumpkin bread actually, like, I liked him as just a bread loaf. Like, he had the white and stuff. Like, he's always just been, like, a bread loaf. And then once I actually put the Wonder Bread wrap around him, it was officially bread loaf. Bread loaf.
Who knows? The next one could be a pumpkin loaf.
Could be a
real
pumpkin.
orange.
Could be a pumpkin loaf. Could be, because there's so many different types of Shiba Inus as well, guys. Like, there's so many. banana. A banana loaf. I found out the little Shiba pillow I showed you guys. There's one that has a cheeseburger. Like, it's actually a cheeseburger in the collection. It has the Shiba eyes and the tail and the little, like, ears. And I was like, I gotta get that. Oh, hello! Look at that walk. Look at bonk. Some of Major's toys are there, too, to keep it. His Shiba commits war. Hot dog couch. Yeah, we moved it around. It was originally the L shape, and then we got bored, so we were like, let's just move it. And then when we get bored, we'll move it again. So. Oh my goodness! The way she walks, man, it's just. She runs in. Oh yeah, she follows around too. Like, look, she can slip right through those gates too, but not now. Hello. Hi, AAA.
If y'all had noticed, just look at her wagon.
Look at that girl. She's so spoiled. You guys can see the little tufts of her fur where she's been like there, you know.
You want to go this way? You want this way?
Nummy.
You want this way?
Come here, Nummy. Don't run into me. Okay. Excited to have the kitty walk on her head. She really likes being right here. We've been around cats our whole lives. So, hello, sweet girl.
We just keep ending up with the ones who crave love.
She does know her name already. She's very, yeah. She started knowing her name like yesterday. It was really cool. Thank you, AAA. Thank you for the condolences of Major. I think Major would have tolerated her.
She probably wouldn't have, tormented him as much.
Yeah.
As Knox.
Yeah.
She would have probably definitely been like, we're gonna cuddle now, thanks. And he would have been like, what the? Who is the Wyvern? And here we go.
Look at that girl.
Alright, let me do this.
Yeah. She does have a pep in her step, for sure. She's just so loving. Like I said, like, she ignores all the toys. Like, she's so... I mean, I don't blame her. Like, imagine just being, like, completely, like... Imagine, like, starting to grow up and then just being left behind in an abandoned house to, survive for yourself with just, like, your sibling. That's her... That was the life she had when we got her, because we went to a shelter. There's so many cats that need love. Like, people think, like, dogs are the only ones that give love, but, like, look at this.
If
She's
you look on the other side, you can see her, like, gripping my arm.
Sorry, baby. Like, she's such a cuddle bug. She's such a cuddle bug. Knox is the only girl in the household now. It's not 2 girls and 2 boys anymore. She does give hugs.
It's 3 girls and 2 boys.
Yeah.
1.5.
It's
He's a...
yeah, Karan.
He's a half.
Karan?
His cage do be dirty, my bad.
Yeah, it's just a little thing. It's the light off. But there's Karan. So we have 2 boys, 3 girls, but he's his own thing. Look how grumpy he is. He's a grumpy old man. But he had a hammock that got knocked down. He just got that, and he's a very large boy, so. But definitely, like, whether you get a dog or a cat, like, Shiba, not Shiba, like, adopt, don't shop. Like, they so much love to give. Like, I know some people say they have a lot more problems, but, like, it honestly just depends on the type of animal you get and, like, the type of dog or cat that you get. It doesn't necessarily always mean that. And a lot of these shelters will do spay and neuter for free for you, so you don't have to go to the vet and do it. Give you the shots for free.
You want to tell them how much her, the spay and neuter, the rabies shot, all of it, and going back home?
Yeah, so, okay, for her, the spay neuter, fixing her incision, because obviously, like, her stitches came out, and she was having a little bit thing.
Chipped.
She got microchipped.
She got a rabies shot.
She got a rabies shot.
And the entire adoption process, papers and all,
Yep.
$25.
$25.
All of it.
That's how much you're, and especially with kitten season, they're even, like, cheaper.
The place that we got it from, it was buy one, get one for cats.
Yep. And they just make sure they take your ID. They make sure that, you know, you're eligible person to do so. And it's a very easy process, especially like when you go to just the animal services or animal shelter. Like, there's so many that need love. And like, Knox acts more like a dog, in my opinion. But like, they always, like, you go and you can see which ones connect with you more. And like, you know, and her, we just kind of knew. Like, her sister was already adopted. And she was one of the only ones left, which is a good thing because it's kitten season. So I was surprised. Look at her hanging. Oh, your friend got a free kitty. She donated $100 to the shelter. That's awesome. Tell your friend I said thank you, even though she doesn't know me. Donations to shelters are so important, especially the ones that are like side ones. She's just so sweet. It's her first time exploring. And then Knox and her have a brand new cat tree that's very tall that we made today. That,
Because if you look at the other one,
yeah, it's torn apart.
broke it.
Did he move towards her?
No, he just disappeared and I can't move. So
That's fair. Look at
because
this
she has her
girl.
paws like tucked in now, like it's getting over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing moves.
There's a
She's
whole big
loving.
island there, bro.
She's loving her new, like, little house. This is her first time exploring, so we kept her in, like, the bathroom yesterday because it was her first time after the spay, so we didn't want to, like, and then Knox
She
and
was
stuff.
still kind of feeling the after effects of anesthesia.
Yeah.
And she's still kind of getting it out of her system.
Knox and her are not going to get along at first. He's going to be grumpy. She's going to be grumpy, too, a little bit, because she's like, yo, I'm the princess. What's going on? But they're actually going to end up being good buds, because Knox isn't super aggressive at all. So he's just kind of like, what the heck is going on?
She has so many colors, bro.
She does. Like, look at all the
She's got-
stripes.
She's got whites and
Yeah.
browns, and she has a little bit of orange and yellow. I mean, they've shaved off that part, of course, but
Yeah.
she does have a little bit of orange and yellow in her.
Like, even her paws are, like,
the
black
back,
underneath.
yeah, her back paws are like all black. The tip of her tail is completely black.
She's very pretty. She's not going to get much bigger. Like I said, she's a little underweight, but this is how, literally the fact that she's the same age as Knox, and he's, like, triple her size. He was almost the size of Major. Like, look at this girl. Look how lovey she is.
Her leg is like in between my legs.
We're very excited to have her as a member of the family. She's a new member. Knox and her will be buddies, brother and sister.
That leg up, baby girl. There you go.
Hi. She has to wear the cone for like a week. So, yeah. Hi, Rosmiska.
There you go.
This is our new member of the family we were talking about. Nami, if you watch One Piece, you know. She was adopted. She was rescued. She was found in an abandoned house. People just left her. When they when they moved out, they just left her. And she's in the cone of shame because she did get spayed. Only $25. Kitten season. If you're wanting to take care of an animal, it's your first time taking care of an animal. Kittens are a little bit more high maintenance for sure. So, ma'am. But I don't know, puppy seasons.
All right, next.
Puppy season isn't yet, but kitten season's right now, and they have so many. And she's only 2, and she's pretty small, you know? It just depends on the type of kitten you want. But she's a sweet girl. And her and Knox have matching fruit collars. It's so cute, but she doesn't have a lot to say. She actually, so she is...
She did this the first time we met her, and we said bet.
So, she actually barely meowed. It's definitely sutured up, for sure.
I thought it glistened.
Nah.
That's why I'm like, ooh.
It might be fresh, because they just had to, suture it. But she's definitely... Look at her rolling. Look at that girl.
Make sure you don't have any discharge.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's okay. And even, like, the black of her whiskers that leads to white, like, she's so cute. She didn't meow, like, the whole time we had the interaction room with her and everything. And then, like, last night,
Yeah, she was like super quiet coming in, car ride,
Yeah.
all of it. I got home at midnight because I closed. First I hear like I was like, okay. And then I hear a high-pitched sound. I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden I just hear the door wiggling and her wail.
she does not like being alone.
She heard me go to my room and she
Yeah. She does not like being alone. And we may have looked out with her, but I honestly don't think we did, because a lot of the kittens and like the shelter cats, like I know like the environment that they're in, like you have to remember that these animals, and this goes for dogs too, they most likely were either strays and never had an owner, or they had an owner at one point that either abused, hurt them, or abandoned them. And they don't know what's going on. They're scared. They have a bunch of other animals around them, a bunch of loud noises, constantly having stimulation.
They've probably been poked and prodded.
Poked and prodded. They've been probably sick, because a lot of them end up getting heartworm fleas, like they get sick, getting a bunch of like vet treatments, and they're in a cage, you know, scared to death. So like just because they're necessarily like might seem aggressive at first, unless they've been actually tested, like you can ask the shelter if they have been or not.
And normally on the paper it'll say. Like,
Yeah. And like, you know, so, but like once they're in this environment, like look at this.
They just want love.
Yeah, they just want to be loved. And that's all she wants. Like, she has not cared for toys or anything. And she was one of the only ones left. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, look at that little nose. She looks like a little tiger. Ow. I did not hit my spine on that. It's fine. Like, look at her little paws. Like, $25.
She's just gripping.
Free spay neuter. It's kitten season. There's so much, you know, as long as you're ready for either, it's kitten season, so they have a lot of cats and kittens of any age. They had a few that were like seniors. They had a few that were just brand new kittens. They had a few that were her age, which was 2. Like a bunch of different types of personality cats for you. Yeah,
Martin, the 10-year-old black Chonkerton.
Yeah. I was gonna get him if he wasn't adopted, because I didn't want him to get euthanized, but he got adopted, so that was good. But like, they just want to be loved. And the fact that you get like a free spay neuter because they want to, like, you know, reduce the overpopulation for dogs and cats.
Chip them for you.
They chip them for you. They
Chipping
get
is
the
$100
rabies vaccine.
plus outside.
Yeah, like all of that for free, which normally you'd go to a vet and it's hundreds and hundreds of dollars just to get a vet, you know, in. Obviously, the first vet appointment, like, you have to pay yourself, but like a spay and neuter costs a lot of money, let alone, like, you know, so they do that for free. They fix anything in regards to the spay and neuter for free.
And then ours was nice, and they gave us a little mini bag of food that they feed over there.
Yeah.
Like not enough to last like a while, but
Just enough for the night or two.
Yeah, and as she explained it, because with animals, when you're changing their diets, sometimes their stomach like knocks. We can't really change his food because he just starts throwing up because his tummy's sensitive. So they gave us just enough to where they said, hey, here's food. This is what we've been feeding them. But it's enough to where if you want to change the brand, because you got to start mixing the food and ease it.
And that goes for dogs too.
Yeah.
This is all regarding dogs and cats, by the way.
And
So
they
if you're
gave
thinking
us
about adopting.
just enough.
Yeah.
And
So.
they supplied this comb.
Yeah, this for free. All sorts of stuff. She's so cute.
Are her eyes
Tell Godzilla I said hello.
Is she like awake?
She's half eye slanted.
Okay, because like her paw stopped moving for a
And
bit.
cats are so lovey. Like, they are. You just gotta make sure you get the right one. Your shelter even... Oh, wow.
What?
Jay Rose said that their shelter actually removed a benign tumor.
Oh,
That's awesome. Yeah, some shelters can do even more than that. Like,
yeah, if they have a good vet clinic, like
Mhm.
yeah.
but like, yeah, especially spay and neuters. Also, too, if you ever catch up, catch a stray cat specifically, some shelters, I'm not familiar if all shelters do it with dogs. I think they do as well, but stray cats especially, they spay and neuter, and they can do a catch and release. So they'll literally take the mama cat or the father cat, if you catch them up, if they're strays, spay and neuter them, and then release them as well. So that way they are not at least doing any overpopulations. Look at this girl. Her eyes are so pretty. How do you feel? Look at how happy she's so happy. All she does. Look at that. Hi, Nami.
Well, she hasn't moved for a solid like 5+ minutes.
Oh yeah, she's in the best. She's
She
closing her eyes, falling asleep.
She stopped doing biscuits, and then she does a singular biscuit and then just goes right back to bed.
I genuinely don't know how people can, like, abandon this. Like, how can you just leave this behind? No, she's just sleepy. She already got spayed a couple days ago, but her stitches got removed. Like, some of her stitches got removed today. Like, they got, yeah, they kind of went, like, inside, like, her belly. So we had to bring her back in. And they did that for free because they fix any sutures that they do for free. It just happens with dogs and cats. Sometimes it just happens, and it's sometimes hard to avoid. But they did that. She did not go under anesthesia again. The majority of the time, they don't have to go under again. If they get it fixed, they just stitch them right back up. She's just tired. She has had a long day. This is her first time exploring the living room. So she's been doing a lot of stuff. And she also, too, just really likes this. Like, she does not do well, like, by herself. But I don't blame her. I mean, she was abandoned in a house, and tenants just found her with her sister, who, yes, her sister did get adopted. Before she did, so she was one of the only ones left. So I don't blame her. She's probably, it's very scary. I couldn't imagine going through what she went through, so she's a little rescue girl. Do you like your new house? Meow. She wails. She literally wails. So she is like a screaming cat.
You hear the outside stuff, don't you?
Ooh. What's that? What's that?
Are we about to travel?
She's unsure.
I hear Knox.
Where are you? What you doing? What's over there?
Bonk.
Thank you. Yeah, she's very cute. I can't believe she's 2. She's a little, like I said, she's a little underweight, but she'll just fit in. But she's not going to get much bigger than this. It's funny to see her compared to Knox, how the difference is. But I did vlog everything. And then if you follow Knox's mom's Instagram, and I'll put that in there as well. And like my Instagram on there, like you're going to see plenty of them. Plenty of them. Right, Miss Ma'am? Good dad. Oh, she sees something outside.
What are you doing? Where you gonna go?
Oh, look at the way she walks with the cone. It's so cute. The way she like kind of jogs with the cone is just so funny. Hi. Hello, Nami.
She's sniffing something.
Miss Princess.
I know.
She does not like the cone, but she has to wear the cone. Yeah, you gotta wear the cone. Look at the way she walks because of the cone.
Right by the door.
He's right by the door. So that's her interaction. That's through the sliding glass because you have to slowly interact them. But not me. She's very curious. She didn't.
He's just solid.
She did not know how sliding doors worked, so she ran right into the sliding glass door. But that's Knox. He's very confused. Knox, meet Nami. Nami, meet Knox.
Bro, he is hard staring.
Oh, yeah. But it's better than hissing.
Yes.
He is just like, he's kind of betrayed, but he'll get used to it. I think he'll end up, especially because Major's been gone, he'll very much end up liking her. They'll end up being buddies.
Because he's gonna be stuck with her.
Yep. It's very ironic how, like, he did fine with Major because he had a very traumatic event the first time he ever had a dog experience, and then now Nami, it's just like, what? But it's also a different species, so it's a little different. Look at her go! The way she walks with the cone. Oh, baby. Look at her go. All that fur is Knox's fur on the ground. We got a vacuum. And he's wondering, look how big. They're the same age. They are the same age. The size difference is baffling. If you want a Maine Coon or a Maine Coon mix, that's what you get. Because he's so big. Look at this absolute unit. And then look at her.
All she did was shake and sent herself backwards. Onto her back.
The same age. She's a tiny bit younger, but only by a few months. That's it. Nami!
Nami, Nami, Nami.
She's definitely got major energy. Just a little bit. Look at that girl. And Nox is like, you have betrayed me and my family. What the heck, Mother? Mother, what have you done? What have you done? Hi, handsome girl. Look how like derpy she looks with just like the cone in the eyes, guys. Look at that. Do they respond to their names? Yes. Look at this. Look at this.
Nox likes to ignore it, but
She started responding to her name. Miss Ma'am.
taps are very effective though.
Yeah. Nami Nami. Look at her. She's just creeping at Nox, and Nox is creeping back. He's so like, why is it in the house? I think he's genuinely wondering why this thing has a cone. She's unsure.
She's like, I'm not feeling it right now. I'm closing my
She's
eyes.
falling asleep. She hasn't really slept much. So she'll definitely get some sleep tonight. Oh,
Okay.
I think she forgets the cone of shame is wrapped around her.
That and things make noise.
Yeah. She's like, wait, what do I do?
Oh, you just stuck.
You got this, girl. Miss Princess.
Oh, she knows she can step on the bag.
I don't know if she knows. I think that was the first time she's been on a couch, like, from what she can remember. She also doesn't know how sliding glass doors work, so, like, Nox is like, bro, he is unhappy. Oh, he is so upset. How old is she? She's 2. The same age as Nox. Nox is 2, and this is how large he is. Don't look at me like I offended you. And this is her. They're the same age.
At least when they sit, they're close to the same height-ish.
Yeah, but like, look at, he's looking away because he's genuinely like, yo, the dog was better. Why? The dog was better. Yeah, Nox is not the betrayal look of her. Just you brought that into our home. They'll end up being friends. They'll definitely end up being friends. It'll just take some time. Nami Nami. Oh, there she goes. Watch her run. With the cone. Look at her run with the cone. Ma'am, you're being a little dramatic. You did not like that. This is funny because, like, Nami, when Major and Nox met, Nami was Nox, how she acted, and then Nox was Major. Because Major, when Nox met, were like, Nox wanted to, like, actually be friends with him after, like, 3 days. What is she doing? She's a very curious girl. Where'd she go? What you doing? Look at the... I just can't get over how she walks because of the cone. You won't have it on forever. She's just so cute, just exploring. Come on, Nami. Come on. Good girl. Go, Nami, go. Go, Nami, go. Go, Nami, go. You got it. You can do it. Major battled the steps. You can do it too. You can do it too. Look at how many colors she is. Just a rescue girl. A rescue girl. This is Nami's little sister. Nox is upset. He's just gonna creep by Major's bowl. That's Nox's bowl now because he loves it. And she's just watching. I saw so personal question, but I didn't see your question. I'm so sorry. If you don't mind, like, retyping it because I couldn't see it in time. Actually, wait, maybe I can see it, actually. No, I cannot. Dang. What was that? What was that? I vlogged everything. I will be fostering Shebas soon. I just got to get the money to do so first. Get an animal job back. Get everything intact. What's that? That's just outside. But I will be fostering Shebas as soon as I'm financially able to. So expect that soon. Like, not soon in the next couple weeks, but soon within, like, the next month or two. Shebas will be fostered and live streamed. Look at this girl. Look at this wide-eyed boy. Doesn't she kind of look like a toasted bread loaf? I think she's a toasted bread loaf. For sure. Because Knox was the burnt loaf. Major was the regular bread loaf. And she definitely looks like a toasted loaf. Toasted bread loaf. Look at that. How she's so proper. How she sits up. Knox is lying down, though, so it's okay. Nubby! She's so focused on Knox. She's probably wondering how he's so, like, fluffy and big, and she's, like, not. Look at this. New member of the family. I'm sure she'll be in plenty of live streams on the lap. I am sure she's going to be on my lap when we do live streams as well. It's just an ultimate, like, stare down. Maybe if I get closer. Nubby! It's okay. It's a sliding glass door. He can't get through to you. She doesn't know how those work. She literally ran into it. Miss Squirrel, you can tell she's tired. Nami! Thank you, Icon. Thank you. Knox, what are you doing? He's so alike. This is the closest interaction they've had so far right now, so. Small kitty. Yeah, I cannot believe Knox and her are the same age. What are you doing? Don't fall backwards on the cone, please. You got this, girl. You can do it. I think the cone also makes her a little bit less confident. She's unsure, but maybe. Nami. She's so cute.
The next step would be just cracking open the sliding glass door just slightly so they can, like, touch paws. And then...
Do you want to do that now or do you want to wait?
I would wait.
I would wait, yeah. I think this is enough stimulation for them. She's had a long day, too.
Yeah, she's probably tired.
Miss Ma'am. Not going to do much longer, but I will do, I'm thinking a video tomorrow, and then I'm going to do another live stream where we chat, do updates. I want to do a live stream where you guys are able to tell me about your pets as well and your Shiba Inus, because I know a lot of you have Shibas. I think that would be really, really, really cool. There she goes. And there he is. Very grumpy. Confused. Nami, you want to say goodbye? It will be vlogged and posted. The video won't be tomorrow. I think I'm going to have a major video tomorrow for you guys because I have plenty of more and I still have some of his final bucket list. We'll have a major video tomorrow and then I'll probably do another live stream soon. Do not forget, Shiba Sundays are a thing. So if you have any fan art or any creations of Major that you made, my Instagram and Twitter are Adventures of Mandy and Major. There's a lot of you guys that have already sent so many talented pieces. And with permission, I will post it on a community post for this week for Shiba Sundays, where I show off you guys' art and tag you in your Instagram or Twitter reel that you sent it in so people can see if you have other art and be able to get your credentials. So for sure, check that out. Definitely, follow us on Adventures of Mandy and Major. That's for our Twitter and our Instagram. There's so many more updates on both of those. And I'm so glad you guys could see the addition to the family. Come here, Nami. So glad. And a major video will definitely be tomorrow. I definitely think we'll do it. Do you want to say goodbye? Look at this. Hi. You want to say goodbye? Yeah, you're a good live stream buddy. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Say thank you for the live stream. I'm surprised there's no Billy and Mandy live. Oh, Billy and Mandy fan art of us too, but I'm sure we'll get it eventually. But only abandoned girl, no longer. She's got a loving, loving home. Very sweet girl. It'll be really cool to show the vlog for you guys. Yeah. We'll have picture updates and all this stuff. But she's very, like, derpy, just like Major and Nox. So she fits right in, and she's very sassy like Major. She'll do whatever she wants and does not care. She is very much like, no, I'm going to do it anyway. Boop. All right. Do you want to say goodbye? Thank you guys for the stream. I hope you enjoyed our new edition. I'll be fostering Shiva soon, so keep an eye out. And we'll have more live streams because I want to see you guys as pets, more Q&As on Shibas, more Q&As on Major. I have a bunch of stuff planned. An expected Major video tomorrow. And I will see you guys soon in the next live stream. And any more updates that we have. Do you want to say bye? Say bye, Nami. Say goodbye. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget for the Shiba Sundays. Goodbye. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.